It's already 8 o'clock. I just realized because the clock came up when the live stream was starting, so I probably need to stop putting stuff back in the tent. Well, on the radar, it looked like it might rain here about 8, like briefly, and then it's around noon time. It looks like it's definitely going to rain briefly, maybe like an hour, but it'd be probably pretty heavy. I'm pretty sure it rained this morning, real early. I could hear rain on the tent, and I noticed those people were gone already. Yeah, maybe they just wanted to like have a get together last night. But one thing I noticed too, and this it's different types of people, and like there's certain things that make me feel sad and depressed and bad for people, especially if you've never gone camping before. It's not you, the people that attempted to make a fire and then just abandoned all their wood and everything. Yeah, it's these fire pits. It's a combination of the fire pits and the wood that you're buying. That wood is sort of intended to just make like ambers, okay? And that you can't get enough air in that thing to build a fire. And I just was saying to Brian last night, I was actually kind of pissed off. Like if people went camping and they couldn't even roast a marshmallow with their children, if they would feel like utter failures and stuff. It's these things, and I'm at least this section. I think every campsite has them. You can't get warm from the fire. Not enough air gets into it. Like by the acts of God, I'm able to cook in the thing. Okay, so and there's not a lot of kindling around this area to gather. I've noticed. Okay, um, other state parks are not like that, and even Wampatuck. My recall when we went there in 2024 in October, it it was everywhere. You just went right out, and there was kindling everywhere, and that was enough to cook your food and have a campfire at night. And it has a regular, like a fireplace. Yeah, so that is definitely depressing. These are sort of intended for disabled people. So I don't know like what happened where they put them in all the campsites. If they were worried about fires or they thought maybe people with children would prefer that. Okay, until you can't roast a marshmallow, then you realize, yeah, no good. So um, that was my commentary about that because it was sort of like upsetting to me last night. And it's funny. That's why I said by the acts of God. Like all my meals I cook fine, right? But then when you want to just have like a fire that you sit in front of, it won't do it. Yeah, like I usually like to sit in front of the thing and just keep feeding the fire, and you just sit there watching it for hours. Okay, so that never gets boring to me. I mean, people have fireplaces in their houses, right? Okay, so I had a gas propane fireplace in the last house I was in that they illegally foreclosed and forced me out of. It will generate a little bit of heat, but I'm sure it's not the same as a regular fireplace, a wood burning. Some people asked for the wood burning ones, but I just said no, just go with the gas one. Probably because I had children, and I thought it would probably be dirty in a house. It's not the same, and you have to worry about carbon monoxide and all that. Yeah, just um, in the newer houses, I would worry about. An older house, I wouldn't. As weird as that sounds, like if you bought an older house that has a fireplace, they're not insulated the same, and people don't make things the way they used to. Those people are still hacking and hacking and hacking. You know? So he's sleeping. So it's going to be kind of a terrible day for him because by the time he wakes up, it's going to be raining. I at least got up and did my coffee and went to the toilet and stuff, so that helps. Well, it's not going to rain all day. And then the other smart thing that I would have done, oh, my squirrel's taking those peanuts now. I noticed they abandoned us, and I saw them over in a different campsite as those people were packing up. They might have been giving them little treats or something. or they monitor new campers and make sure they're okay or something. I threw some peanuts over there. I saw him like going through the leaves. I don't know if he was looking for kindling for me or what. If he finds stuff in there, like maybe stuff that's fallen from the trees. So I threw out some peanuts. I haven't seen any chipmunks there. Yeah, the other two parks had chipmunks definitely. I listened to the live stream last night with the owls. Yeah, it's definitely those barrel owls. And if you see what they look like, the one video like totally looks like what you would think is like a witch or something. It's like cool. But I think they're saying they typically have yellow beaks. But that was actually kind of funny. I don't know if they were talking to each other or mating or like territorying each other, but it probably started over there, like I said, and apparently they have a silent flight. So it could have just flown right over there as soon as the other one made a noise. And then it was the two of them right there. And I don't know in the live stream if you got this, but as soon as I went in the tent, they stopped doing it and left. Maybe there's no skunks around here to tell you to go to bed. It's our time. Sun went down. Let's go. The night is ours. We see you up at 4 and 5 and 6 in the morning. Let's go. Daylight dweller. All I'll be doing today, I would like to take a shower, but it's not going to be a day to wash out my clothes and hang them up until tomorrow. I guess apparently I'll be hanging out in the tent and recharging the thing and tooling around on the internet. I don't know how much live streaming I'll be doing when I'm just in a tent with him because I don't like to make him feel uncomfortable. You know, so we'll see if he tolerates it or not. I just like ate so much food yesterday. It's kind of funny. He just is saying he's extremely tired, and then like after we actually cooked a lunch yesterday, which we rarely do, and then he had to lay down. He was like immediately. I felt immediately tired after we ate too, and then he laid down, and then I woke him up for dinner. I made dinner. I made s'mores. Got a little bit mad because he was saying something about the marshmallow stuck in his mustache and stuff. I go, just wash it off. Yeah. I was like, you got to be the person to say it sometimes. You just go, babe, are you having an anxiety attack or something? Like, it's marshmallow. You just eat it and then wash your face. Yeah, like he must have been like full and didn't really want to eat it. He only ate, this is what happened too. He wanted hot dogs. And so I cooked 4 hot dogs. I always cook four because it's just two people. And then I had the two chicken thighs I had to cook. So I cooked all that, and he would only eat one chicken thigh. So I ended up eating 2 hot dogs and 2 chicken thighs at lunch. I usually don't even eat lunch. Then at dinner, I made the ground turkey. I figured that would be the next thing to cook because I'm going by shit that would spoil before other shit. Because of course the ice is already melted. Because probably the sun beating on the thing. It's only going to last like 3 days. You'll get like 2 days of ice, and then the third day is usually cold water. Yeah, just know that about ice in a cooler for real. So I figured I should do the ground turkey next. So I had to make a decision about what to do with it. And I thought about doing another thing because I have another thing of low sodium taco seasoning. I could have done that again. I could have mixed it with this chili starter stuff I got. Um, but yeah, because it's either that or the other 4 hot dogs. I use that one. So, anyways, I just made burgers out of it because we had like 10, 12 hamburger rolls because we had bought rolls thinking we were going to get hamburger again. Anyways, he doesn't like turkey burgers. You might have want to mention that when we were at the store. right, buying the ground turkey, and then when I'm preparing to cook it. You might have mentioned that you don't like turkey burgers. A lot of people don't. And he doesn't like mayonnaise, so it's not like you can do mayonnaise with it. And then we didn't have lettuce and tomatoes. So that's understandable that a person doesn't like turkey burgers. But I gotta say, they came out like perfect for a turkey burger. Yes. They were not dry in any way, they were cooked, and it tasted really good. Yeah, I mean, I love turkey anyway, but this ground turkey, I think it was Jenny O actually. I'm pretty sure it was Jenny O. It was on sale and it was frozen, so that's why we bought it. Anyways, it was cheaper than buying the frozen hamburger. So I ate my two. You could only make four of them. It was a pound. I ate my two, and then because he didn't like it, I guess he felt like he had to eat the other one, which he didn't. I would have probably ate that. So he ate about half of it and threw the rest of it away. So then we have had this stuff to make s'mores since we started camping, and I'm like, I am not leaving camping without making s'mores. And after last night making them, it makes it even more apparent I should have been doing it right from the beginning. There's always room for s'mores. It's like Jello, and the fact that he goes to bed so early. Yeah, it makes it a little bit difficult when you don't eat dinner till sunset and then you want to go to bed. So it's it's not 9. It's a struggle with him to get him to eat. Yes, he's one of those people. What am I starting out to put away? Tubes and tobacco. Okay, and the laptop will be the first things I put in there. This should still work on the tent, but we'll see. I know how am I going to do it in the rain. That doesn't make sense either. Yep. I know it's going to be a sucky day for him. Well, I'll check the radar again, and I'll have to tell him that it's only supposed to rain lightly right now, and then stop. Coffee, cream. I was actually going to make another cup of coffee. One kind of interesting thing that I noticed. Why aren't people using supply tents? Do they just not have the funding? Because if you're driving somewhere, I'm not getting why you don't use a supply tent. It's just we notice sometimes people keep all their stuff out or like on the table. I would say we both kind of noticed it. I think he notices more stuff like that than I do, like what other people are doing. But just why do these people have all their stuff out on the table? I just kind of don't notice stuff, and then he points it out to me. Sometimes you just don't think of doing something. Yeah, sometimes you just don't think of doing something. I noticed, oh, it's just a daddy long leg. Okay, thought it was a different type of spider. First one in here this morning. Yeah, I could use a bigger top, but I got this from MAP, and it comes from the Dollar Tree. It's only $1.25. But if I had two of these, it would probably just about fit the whole tent. But anyway, yeah, a small supply tent is probably really helpful to people. I notice some people take out their coolers and leave them outside because, yeah, sometimes the tent will get hot. That might be what they're thinking. Don't keep it in a tent because it's just going to, okay, he's coming out, so he might want some coffee. Do you want me to heat up that water again, babe? Yeah, there's one. Because I was like, every time I roll one now, I'm gonna roll two so that there's cigarettes when he gets up. And then of course I knew it was gonna rain a little bit at 8, and I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock already. I noticed my lack of getting bored. Like, yeah, like obviously, when I was in the room in the morning, I would just be like, "Oh no, it's time to take my walk already." I'd just be standing, typing, talking for hours. It's what God has me doing right now because I'm trapped in this primate world, and I should have taken the trash out last night. I guess I have time to do it right now. I'm gonna heat up some water in case he wants coffee. You can't really ask him a question in the morning, and then sometimes he's just like that. Everything is, I don't know. Plug this in, Dave. This might cut out actually. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? It's got something to do with the bathroom, whatever the stuff is made of in here. Yeah, because that's all the way in the tent and it's still working in that bathroom. But if it's in the bathroom charging, I could be sitting right here and it won't work. One interesting thing, babe, it's definitely got something to do with the structure of the bathroom. Because I just took the phone into the bathroom to plug that thing in, and the live stream was still working. So I could be sitting right there, and I still can't get a live stream to work from there when it's charging. All right, let me shut this off for now.